Welcome back everyone to Piney Place the Tabaxi, and if you remember last time I had run the first level of the Temple of Elemental Evil, and now I have entered the second level. And I am just trying to figure out where they plan to split the temple in the update that will be coming soon, where they are going to separate the temple into several different pieces. I have my hirelings here, I have my trusty dinosaur, and last time I did manage to pick up a nice shuriken, which is a returning one, so I don't have to worry about having to buy extras. I've been avoiding using them because, well, partly because I've just like fighting with knives on this character, but the other one is I'm always afraid of running out of them at a critical moment. But now I have a permanent one, so that
The
should be
strong
nice.
winds circulating this chamber suggest that this is, or was, the air temple.
It was the air temple. Where we're going to have to get some access there. Now, I believe I need to go... I do have to go this way. Alright. I always get the little corridors in the air temple a little bit confused. Ah, here we are. And this is the one where... No, this is just a room on the side, but I might as well deal with a couple of orcs while I'm here. Yeah, apparently the factions in the Temple of Elemental Evil are always fighting against each other.
As I grew up, and as I was a weird, cerebral, withdrawn, awkward, shy kid, I could always go into Dungeons and Dragons where I was awesome. I was either a really powerful wizard, or I was a really sneaky thief, or I was the dungeon master, like keeping this world. This area of the temple once housed those faithful to the air temple. Now, the air temple is in disarray, and orcs have taken over these quarters.
I seem to have interrupted Will by... let's see. How about hand wraps? Sounds like a perfect thing to have against a rust monster. I certainly don't want my daggers going against a rust monster. That would be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's get back to my daggers over here and let's find out what's in the chest. Anything interesting? A robe. Well, unlikely that's going to be an upgrade of any sort because those things are designed for mages, not for monks. Now, where were we? Oh. This way, that... Oh, yes, right, because I decided to go into there first. So now let's try this end. Hi! No. You two go. And I'll break a few more of these, even though it's probably not going to make any sort of difference whatsoever from the point of view of completing the optional. Now, let's see. How about this one? Ah, nothing special. This one.
A man in air temple robes stands, huddled in the corner of this cold, dark room.
Oops, there you go. Oops. Oh, he's a toughie.
Kelno, the last cleric of the air temple, falls to... On the wall above this rune is a small etching in the shape of a key.
Right. Now I believe that drops the shield that's over the key, and we have to go and fetch the key. Anything else I need to get in here before I go? The key isn't here, it is elsewhere. I guess that means head out this way and back into the air temple. Now to the air temple, which is down there. Let's bring down my companions. Now we do have a guard around here somewhere. Actually, maybe the guard just gets spawned in. But there'll be a guard when I pick up the key, I believe.
The air temple key sits behind a barrier on the altar. A note next to it reads, "To be used with Kelno's express permission only. No exceptions."
Well, I'll make myself an exception.
The winds circling the room rush faster as the key is taken from the altar.
Okay. Hey, where'd it go? Where'd it go? What, did I actually kill it? Alright. Well, why is the the spider keeps on spitting out in that area? No idea why. Well, I've got the key, so now I just need to get out of here. Oops, it is. Well, that implies that's the way to the Earth Temple. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's the dungeon level 1. Yeah, which leads to the Earth Temple. Now, let's take care of this way first, the water area. At least we got the air temple done. Just need to get 4 keys. Now, I'm pretty sure that the 3 temples, these were all going to be together in the new level, so that when we get out here, it could be that all of level 2 is going to be part of the new area. We mean for part 2s, or whatever they decide to call the areas. Of course, this is all just speculation. I really don't know exactly what they are planning, but I figure it's nice to make some sort of guess on the matter. Oh, hello. Usually they don't come at me that quickly. So are we done? Right, that goes to dungeon level 3 in the western. I didn't know that there was a path to level 3 from there. Alright. Maybe I should do the fire temple first so that I could quickly get down to level 3. I never thought of using that entrance. Let's pour water here.
As you fill the pool, the barrier disappears.
Alright, I guess those gargoyles I just fought are the usual ones that I fight in this location, so let's continue on. Now, we are going to
Adherents of the water temple pray softly in this small chamber. A small piece of metal glints at the back of the room.
Let's see how this goes. I think I am going to set those 2 on aggressive. How's the spider? Okay, the spider is here. Good.
The room begins to shake, and a shimmering wall appears at the entrance to the chamber.
Yeah. It's called a living pool. It was effectively a gelatinous cube from everything that I can tell. It's a dead living pool. That's a weird way of phrasing it, isn't it? It's a dead living pool! Yeah. Oh, hello. Okay, everybody down. Good. They assume that I'm a friend until I do something provocative, like try to steal the key. Alright, now for the water elementals. I need the water elementals in order to open up the door. Now they don't actually have me activate the signal crystal. I don't know how the killing the water elementals causes the crystals to activate, but that is what happens. Now this side, this one also includes a cleric. Hi! You're going down. Good. So now this door is. And then that one turns off, that one turns on, and the door goes away. No, don't ask me how that happens. Alright, so that takes care of that side. That goes to the central hall. Now, where is the... Oh, yes. I do want to go to the central hall. Because now it's time for me to head to the fire temple. Now, this one I do know that it has another exit on the inside. Let's see what we got here. We, of course, have
This chamber is much warmer than the outside passage. Come in, follower of flame, a stern voice echoes. You're just in time.
Yeah, this one just goes to the eastern halls. It doesn't lead to level 3. I'm surprised that they don't go after me for destroying their braziers. One by one by one. Now, let's see. I don't think I've got anything to protect me against fire.
On the altar sits a small, cracked basin. Come, the cleric calls. Pay tribute to the fire.
They want me to pay tribute to the fire. I'll get one of those. Let's not worry about that then. What did you say about tribute? Welcome, guest, to the Temple of Fire. We're honored by your presence. I am Aurin, prefect of this place. You're just in time for a ritual. Oh, what ritual is that? The daily ritual we perform here in the Fire Temple. A traditional sacrifice involves a fire heart, but if you don't have one, a simple monetary offering should suffice. Please approach the offering bowl. A fire heart, whatever that's supposed to be. The heart of fire. Now let's see what we got here. Well, I still have them on aggressive, so I'm sure that we're going to have a fight very, very quickly once things get started here. Okay, here we go. Now, I always had trouble with this. Oh. That's right, I forgot to finish that conversation first. An aura of evil surrounds the bowl, which awaits an offering. 1 platinum, 100 platinum, 1,000 platinum, 10,000 platinum, 25,000 platinum, and this shrine is clearly evil. It must be destroyed. Guess what I'm doing?
The prefect roars with rage. The leader of the fire temple grows quiet and still. The barrier surrounding the fire temple key dissipates, no longer preserves the fervor of its strongest.
Now your turn. There are salamanders. Ah! Well, that's good enough. Now, I think it's time for me to go back onto guard position for those. And, oh yes. I want the key. I want the key. Key? Hey, hey. Thank you. Oh, there's a battle here. Now, what do we have here? Oh, there's just so much here that I'm not able to see. Scroll of jump, Nimbus of light, shield of faith. Oh, I can't take everything. I guess that's enough. It'll have to be enough. I'll just have to go and sell off a few things the next time I'm in the area. Alright. Now, if the second part is short, I think we would have then gotten by the bulk of... What did you do? Alright, I'm gonna have to find some place to raise her. Aren't I? Now let's see. Now, obviously, that's not going to go to any place useful unless that leads to... I'll poke my nose there to see if there are any shrines in that area, though for now, I suspect that this isn't going to go anywhere useful. I think that'll go down as one of the most wrong statements in the history of the game. I mean, really. Yeah, I won't find a shrine easily. It's right on the other side of the door. Really. Good thing I checked. Alright, now let's see. We want... Oh. Okay, you can... Right, we can... I thought I picked up the token, didn't I? Oh, wait. Well, I guess I didn't pick it up. Perhaps I didn't have room. But it so happens that the contract that I was using expired right around the same time, so now I had room for one more item. I think it's fitting that the contract expiring is what allowed me to take the resurrection item. Alright, now, what do we have here? Oh, let's see. Okay, she's back now. Now, let's rest. I'm back to the water temple, where I'm going to enter this place to the western halls and third floor and see how this works. With all of the entrances that we have to the level 3 area, I think it's most likely that they are going to have the access to level 3. I mean, have level 3 as part of the level 2 area, rather than trying to split it off into a separate dungeon. Also, this area tends to be a bit shorter than what we did here, and it wasn't like the the second 3 sets of temples were all that long in any case. Oh. Nope, I don't think that was anything special. Let's go out this way. I'm not used to using this entrance. I was just going this way for variety's sake. Hey, what do you see? Up this way? Hi! And this is to the northern halls. I don't think we want the northern halls, do we? Well, we'll find out eventually. What's this way? Oh, I think I've been here before. Let's head back down this way. See if you can find anything down here. Oh! New areas, new enemies, new terrors. Hey, can you tell me the way to the 3rd level? Well, maybe someone down here knows. That's the southern halls. Oh, this looks like a way to a 3rd level. Now, level 3. Now comes for a nasty bit, And this next area is so short that I'm pretty sure they're going to pair it with level 2. Level 3, we have this fungus room here, and I'll need to set you two over there. And I'm just going to run through here as quickly as possible. Actually, what does this do? Haste boost, duration 20 seconds. Character level 2, active to gain plus 20% action boost bonus to attack speed for 20 seconds. I was hoping it was going to be running speed, but okay. Well, then just let's run through here past these numbing spores. Bring my friends along. And what do we have? Numbing spores. I believe this is going to disappear eventually. Yeah, eventually has arrived. Let's see what's on this way. Down. Might as well break a few of these. The last chance to break breakables, even though I don't think I've ever gotten a breaking bonus in this dungeon. If I have, I certainly don't remember when it happened.
My favorite class is the classic AD&D wizard class, which is weird because you would expect that a weird, awkward, shy, uncoordinated, nerdy kid like me would have wanted to be a fighter or a barbarian or someone powerful or someone unlike me. And I wanted to be a wizard because wizards needed to be smart, right? Intelligence was a really important part of being a wizard. And intelligence mattered to me in real life. And I liked imagining that I could go into a place where I look like this frail little kind of like Raistlin kind of guy, and some big cool kid comes in and messes with me, and I'm like, I cast a spell, and now you're encased in ice, and I'm leaving, and you suck, and I win. I win because my mind was better than yours. And I think I'll always play wizards because of that.
Well, now we have come in ready for the boss fight. We'll get that in. Alright, we get a new spider. Alright, good. I will take a little bit of healing just so I'll be topped off before we go inside. Good. Which dance should I try here? How about we try... I'll try mountain stance. So we'll go into there. Good. I think I'm all ready. Here it is. The boss room. See, I'm already at the boss room. This is why I felt that this area is a bit too short to have its own part. Let's make those guys a bit on the aggressive side.
The wizard Falring floats high above this chamber. I know why you have come, his voice. But you're too late. Using the arcane power of the page I discovered, Zuggetmoy is nearly free. He makes a gesture, and elementals appear.
Okay, well now I have the earth element on my side. I can now go against it. Now you can't attack the elemental in its native area. So I'll take care of this. I'll take care of the fire elemental now. Okay, the fire elemental is down. We can't do the water here, so it's... Hey, water! Over here!
Falring scoffs.
We're just getting started. Creech, take care of them.
Well, you decided to take care of that a little later than usual. Usually there are one or two left.
Fine.
Falring spits.
I'll just have to crush you myself.
Right. I'll crush you myself. You're down.
Tolerant motions wildly, attempting to invoke a complex spell. But he never completes the gesture. His fight is already over.
Ah, well, that worked out. I actually managed to use the club in order to get the earth elemental on my side. I don't think I've done that too often. The timing has to be tricky.
Chambers are dimly lit. On a table in the middle of the room sit a book, a skull, and a large sheet of some kind. It almost looks like a page from some enormous book.
Okay, a Farmer's Journal. It appears a Farmer's Journal. Turning back a few pages, you start to read the wizard's most recent entries. Again I have failed. I thought that surely the power of the Orb of Gold and Death would be enough to free Zuggtmoy from her prison. Yet the magical wards still hold fast as they have for centuries. There must be some other way. Very strange. Earlier today I detected a massive rupture in the planar membrane, and now the guards are reporting finding these mysterious remnants all throughout the temple as they appeared out of nowhere. The remnants are infused with vast eldritch power, and perhaps I can use the power for my own purposes. I shall have the guards bring me every mysterious remnant they find. Success! The guards have brought me not just mysterious remnants, but 2 large metallic pages infused with the same strange magical power. By combining the power of one of these pages with the orb, I have managed to remove the wards on the first 3 doors. The energy released in the process did some damage to the temple, but a collapsed corridor too is a small price to pay. The last door must be opened by Zuggtmoy herself. I have traveled through the elemental nodes and given her the second pages. It is now just a matter of hours until Zuggtmoy is free.
If Falrinth's journal is to be believed, the demon Zuggtmoy has nearly been freed.
A mysterious page and an orb of golden death. Oh, now a dimension door. Back outside of where we had that fight. So now down to level 4, but that is actually the split between part 1 and part 2. And place skull on pedestal. And I did not get 170 breakable smashed and not a single level of bonus in there. They gotta fix that when they revamp the dungeon, I think. So I guess maybe they replace that with the optional defeating numbers of enemies all throughout the temple. I don't know. Is it really possible to defeat 200 enemies inside the temple in one session? I sometimes think that's a bit of a tall order. Let's get that, and unfortunately, oh, that's right, I've gotten rid of the keys. So, well, that's, I guess, some small part. Well then, we're not going to go through there right away because that's going to be for the next episode when we enter into the second part of the Temple of Elemental Evil, where we're going to see if we could find a nice division point there when we return to Piney Place, the Tabaxi.